A little while ago on the UK Airgun forum, there was a discussion about starting a knife collection, and bloke said, I don't want to spend too much money. And I thought, well, generally these knives that Raven Forge sell, they don't always make them, they do sell them, are not too bad a starting point. This is the Crimson Clip Point, and it's 30 quid. For that you get high carbon steel. They don't actually say what it is, but apparently this is high carbon steel. Reasonably attractive handle. Dimensions. We've got just about 9 inches overall. Blade of 4.5 inches. And it's quite chunky as well. Depending on the measure, yeah, about 4mm, 3.99, nearly 4mm. So all in all, quite a reasonable blade. It works quite nicely as a chopper. It's got enough heft to make a reasonable sort of small chopper. It's fine enough to sort of cut up. That finger choil there works really, really nicely. Overall, quite a decent blade, particularly if you think it's only £30. There are a couple of criticisms I have of it. It arrived blunt, or not sharp. It has been sharpened properly, and that makes a big difference, obviously enough. The handle I've given a coat of True Oil, which has just got that beautiful shine to it. Really makes a difference as well. Just makes it look so much better and protects the wood quite well. It's a really nice pin in there. The biggest thing though, the biggest criticism I have is a lot of these edges, this edge, these edges were all actually really quite sharp, and they've all needed just a little going over with a diamond file. Just about see that there, just to smooth it off a little bit, and that has absolutely transformed the knife. It's made it so much more comfortable to use. Really has made a massive difference. You can get a nice grip on it. The blade, the handle's quite a reasonable size. Yeah, that choil, that makes a nice difference. That really does. Really helps you choke it up and just makes a difference. But like I said, taking these edges off just transforms it. False clip point here. I've not tried any penetration tests with it, but I think it's going to do reasonably well. The weirdest thing with it though is the sheath, which is left hand. Why, I don't know. I've had a couple of knives from them which are the same. That I just really find that really quite odd. So stick it in a pack. If you're confident enough, I'm sure it couldn't be that difficult to make a little leather thing to go sort of through there. Yeah, to actually carry it on the proper side. So, but why, I don't know. I did actually leave a review on their website and said, "What, you know, these are 3 things I found, but this sheath perplexes me. Why? I don't know." Unless it's designed specifically for left-handers, but there's no right-hand option, which I do again I find a bit odd. For 30 quid though, you complain too much? Not really. So, cheap knife, effective knife that I, when I need a fixed blade, pick up quite often. It has had a bit of use, as you can see there. So the blade has marked, and those are fair old edges. But I was taking the cipher apart, and I was sort of chopping into the wood, and there were some little metal bits sticking out. So that's marked that. But well, there, that's use, isn't it? All in all, not too bad a blade, and for 30 quid, I think actually pretty good. It is a bit of a fingerprint magnet though. But again, for 30 quid, I'm quite happy with that. It's a usable, chunky knife. Actually feels surprisingly good quality. And if you do start chopping with it, you don't get that horrible shockwave that you find on some cheaper knives. This just works, and it's £30.